Good evening, guys, and happy Monday to all of your sunshiny faces. Guys, today was a very nice, sort of warm day out. It's like sort of like up till Wednesday, actually, we're supposed to have, or sometime on Wednesday, we're supposed to have like really bad storms that could actually produce tornadoes, which is not fun. But we have warm weather right now, which is nice. But then it's supposed to get cold like after that, because there's probably some like cold front that's coming through, and you know, however weather works. But I'm not like, I've never really, like, I guess I understand the ideas and like the premise behind weather, but I've never been really big into like weather science and, you know, what is that called, meteorology. Never been one of those. Like, I actually have always sort of, like, I think I told you guys, like science, but like that's not something that I'm really hugely into. I'm more like chemistry sort of, and that kind of stuff is a little more interesting to me. And I think physics is interesting to me. It's just I don't think that I really had the time to grasp and or understand physics, if that makes sense. Like I didn't, like, again, maybe it was the way like my teacher taught it, or like I only like remember pieces of it just enough so that like I could pass the class. Like I don't remember anything like from now. And like chemistry though, I still remember, like, again, not a lot of this stuff, and again, it would probably take me having to relearn some of the things, but you know, like I still remember like at least like things that we did and stuff like that. I really don't entirely remember a lot about like physics, but I always thought that, like, again, it was a type of science that I actually think I would have been interested in or would have liked, or, you know, something along those lines. But like biology, and again like the more meteorology and you know, like that kind of science, I don't think that I'm very much into that. But where was I going with all this, guys? Yeah, I just, you know, like I said, something's happening in the weather system that is supposed to make it cold, and then you know, it's supposed to rain on Wednesday. But you know, I've learned enough about weather to know, you know, when there's really bad storms, normally that's followed by cold weather afterwards. So anyways, yes guys, but I was taking care of the laundry today because my mom needed some stuff washed for work. I think she's actually going to regular work, but then she also has to do another thing like during the day, so she'll be like gone for like an hour during the day to go and like do something special, like out, like side of work sort of, but like work related, if that makes sense. And then she's going to work like I think afternoon hours, and then they actually asked her to work on Wednesday, so she's going to go to that on Wednesday, and then she also works on Thursday, and then I think she works her normal actual weekend time. Like she won't really be training, and I don't think that she was supposed to really be training, but there's a couple things that, like, I don't know, hasn't been sort of working, so she hasn't gotten a lot of like experience. And she just sort of felt like she wanted to get a little bit more of that before she was like working on her own, which she will be. So anyways, yeah. But that's, like I said, what it looks like is going to wind up happening as far as like her work and stuff like that, which is why it's tough, because like for Easter she'll actually have worked like Saturday night, so she'll probably be tired for then Sunday. And then the good thing is that my aunt is having like a more afternoon, like it's going to be like a lunch sort of, like, you know, probably I think it's 1:30 that we're doing, so like sort of lunch-ish, early dinner thing, and dessert. And so like I said, my mom actually, that probably will work better for her. Like she said, she'll probably be able to come a little bit more in the afternoon, possibly, you know, just like she might be a little bit late because, like I said, you know, she'll probably be sleeping from that, and then she has to, you know, still get enough sleep so that she can go and not be sleeping all day. And, you know, like also too, because then she has to go to work. You know, she can't like just go to the party and then come back home and sleep, because she has to go to work then in the afternoon on Sunday. So anyways, yeah. But like I was saying, I was washing some of her stuff because she needs it for tomorrow, and so I was like, okay, I'll do a load of laundry, you know, because I was waiting to have her stuff that she needed specifically. So I got her, you know, like I said, her work clothes so that I could clean them. I threw them in the laundry. Then we were out in the living room just sort of watching TV for a while. And then I went to go throw the stuff from the washing machine into the dryer later. And well, I go in the laundry room and I walk across the floor all the way up to the little carpet mat. It's like a nice like cushioned one, you know, so that it's comfy to stand on while doing laundry and stuff like that. And so like I said, I get all the way up to that. All of a sudden my feet are soaking wet. It feels like I have stepped into a pool. And I was wearing socks, and then through my socks I was also wearing slippers, so I could feel the water through my socks. And I find out that there was like a sock or something ended up getting lodged in our the drain for our, what's it called, our slop tub, because that's how it drains our what's it called, the washing machine. It drains into the slop tub and then, you know, drains down there, which is fine, you know, it works perfectly fine so long as there's not socks blocking it up. So when that happens is that the washing machine is trying to still output the water, and there's nowhere for it to go because, again, the slop tub is filled up. So the washing machine is actually back taking now water into it. And again, it's just not going anywhere. So it's still trying to put water out, and then whenever it's doing it, it's actually coming back and like going back into the washing machine. And so the slop tub had started overflowing also too by this point. And the washing machine actually, because it's smart enough, turned itself off, so it didn't just keep going, because then we could have had a huge flood. But because it knew like, you know, that it wasn't putting water out really anymore, it actually stopped, which I guess that is the one aspect of, I told you guys, I was like, I don't understand why there's smart washers and smart dryers and stuff like that. Like, to me, that's not an appliance that's deemed smart. Like, you know, like a locking system or something like that that you can control from your phone is like smart to me. But I guess a washing machine that can turn itself off when it realized that it has overflowed is smart. So like I said, I guess you technically classify that as like a smart washer, and again, like a smart dryer. But like, to me, like, smart technology is more things that you control from your phone. Like, at least the way I think of it is like, you know, like I think they even have like smart refrigerators. Like, to me, that's not smart. Like, again, the like a like heating and cooling, you know, like a thermostat, like it can figure out, like, you know, again, you can tell it like cool in the evening and then get warm, and like, you know, and it can also sense patterns and stuff like that and figure things out sort of on its own. Like, especially to, I don't know how much with the thermostat it does that, but like I was looking into like the Ring doorbells and stuff like that, and it actually can like start to pick up and figure out like when to not take, like turn on and take video, based on if it's like a bird or something like that, you know, like, or maybe not a bird, but like leaves blowing by and stuff like that, or like, again, things like on the premise that it doesn't need to like start recording for, like it starts to, again, sort of, I guess, learn those things. I don't know, something like that. Like, I was sort of doing some research into it and I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. Like, you know, again, like it learns, you know, which is kind of scary. Like, the AI behind it is learning. But you know, like I said, I guess that is sort of, like I said, what a washing machine does, was that it was smart enough to turn itself off. But yeah, so that was fun. I got to go and clean up all the floor, all over the laundry room floor, which this is honestly, I don't know how many times this happened when my dad used to do laundry. I don't know if he was just really good about always making sure that he checks the like the slop tub. And a lot of times I will check the slop tub. But the thing was is that I had two baskets on top of the slop tub. That it wasn't like a loose, you know, like clothes or anything like that that ended up in there. I have no clue how this ended up in there, but I had two baskets of laundry that were sitting on top of the slop tub. And so I couldn't like see into the slop tub to see if there was like any loose material in there that might wind up clogging the drain. So since I didn't see that, I wasn't able to, you know, like, since there was stuff on there, I didn't see it, and so I couldn't see that there was a sock in there. So we spent, like, you know, which is actually good because my dad is actually going to be home from work tomorrow anyway, and so he actually like went to bed right when I like went to go take care of this stuff, and there was just like 10 o'clock or something like that, and I was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe that the washing machine did this. My dad was like barely hardly asleep at all, so like if he had like work tomorrow though, I'd probably be the one having to clean it up all by myself. So again, luckily he was there. I was able to help get all the stuff clean, but we got it all done and taken care of. It's just, like I said, I was not like walking through there, and I got so far into the laundry room before I realized that there was just like, again, like literal, like honestly, the carpet, the mat that was in there absorbed so much of the water that like there actually, it didn't end up going very far into the laundry room either, which was nice. But yeah, I've had this issue like personally since I've started doing laundry several times now. Like I can probably within the last couple of years, it's happened at least like once or twice a year, which is really unfortunate. I don't remember, unless this did happen when my dad used to do laundry, like because he used to do it and then I started doing it really like sort of once I finished high school, but like I don't remember him ever having problems with the laundry, like, and again, like this ever happening. And so I was like, either he just like it happened and he just silently cleaned it up. Like I remember once we had something happen with our dishwasher where it was a very similar problem, and I remember like maybe twice at most ever it happening in the laundry room where like the whole family came together to like clean it up. Like, and I really only remember that happening once, and like I said, the one time with the dishwasher, like it's happened multiple times to me. I've had to clean up the mess sometimes on my own multiple times, because like if it happens sometimes too when I'm home, and you know, like it's just maybe me and my mom, or else nobody else is home, and so I'm the one normally like cleaning it up just by myself. And so like I mean, it's a big stinging task to undertake by yourself, but like I said, I don't know if he was just really good about always making sure that he double checked the you know, the slop tub, or like what, you know, but goodness guys, I swear it happens to me a lot and it's never fun to clean up. So anyways, I guess I'm just having to be really diligent about checking the slop tub. And like too, I know if I'm like, I just did a load of laundry like, you know, a day ago or something like that, and nobody's really like been in the laundry room or something like that, because it seems like it always happens when somebody has been in there messing with something, like somebody went to go and again clean something in the slop tub or something like that, and then they knocked something into it, or you know, like somebody's doing something with the laundry in there and then wind up knocking something into the slop tub and I'm not double checking it. Or again, like too, a lot of times if we have something that's like soaking wet, like a towel or something like that, somebody will like drape it, you know, over the side of the slop tub, and if I'm not looking in there, I find that again it ended up getting like sucked into the drain, and then the water's not draining at all. So like I said, it's really, you know, like it happens a lot. I know when to check, because again, if somebody's been in there doing something, then I'm like, I should probably just double check, make sure nothing's in there. But like, I didn't think to do it, and I haven't done the laundry over the weekend especially, but that probably might have been why. Or like I said, something like that. But like again, if I knew like I just did a load of laundry like earlier in the day or something like that, and like nobody's been in the laundry room to like mess with anything, then you know that I'm not gonna have that problem. But like I said, I, you know, probably should have maybe double checked to make sure there was nothing in there that could have clogged the drain. So anyways guys, I will see you all in tomorrow's vlog though. If you guys did enjoy today's, make sure you guys give a big old thumbs up. If you guys are new, we'd love if you'd subscribe, and I'll see all of your sunshiny faces tomorrow. So bye guys.